the McMahon Group. Everyone, I'm Lisa Schneider-Cipriano. How are you doing this morning? Okay, I'm going back to Quest, You Make the Call, because this show tomorrow night, you don't want to miss it, and I need this answer, everybody. So, the question for Quest, You Make the Call is, name the 2 years that the Suns went to the NBA Finals. Do you know the 2 years that the Suns went to the NBA Finals? If you do, call us right now, and you will win 2 tickets to Kiss Mania. I got to tell you, they were on yesterday. The phones were ringing off the hook to go to this show. They're doing 2 shows, one at 2 o'clock tomorrow, which is a Kiss for Kids. It's a kids-friendly show. In fact, if you go to the 2 o'clock, you will see me there with 9 8-year-olds, or which maybe you want to go to.
Three of them will be yours.
Yes, and 3 of them will be mine. And or you can go to the 8 o'clock show. So if you know the answer, give us a call right now. Okay, so onward and upward. Hey, do you want to live a life of success? And do you want to live life to the fullest? Here to tell us more about that and how we can, because I know I do, is Kristi Staab. Welcome, Kristi.
Wonderful. Thank you guys for inviting me to join you.
So thank you for being here. Okay, so Kristi, you are a success coach, a speaker, and a consultant.
I am.
Wow. And prior to that, you were in telecommunications.
For 19 years, I was in corporate America before I decided to go on my own.
Tell us a little bit about
that. Which would make you a perfect success coach.
Yes. Absolutely.
You have so much experience that you have undergone yourself, so that now you can help others.
Absolutely. Wonderful. Had a storybook career, 19 years in corporate America. Have worked with some of the best companies, including Cox Communications here in the Valley, as well as Fox Sports and Fox Cable Networks. And one day I woke up and I said, if I wanted to create my ideal life, what would that look like? And I started putting a plan together. It took me a good 3 to 5 years to really put the entire thing together. And I'm living my dream every day.
I love that. You know, so many people, I think, get so lost or get part of, doing a job that they think, I have to do this.
Yes.
I'm indebted in this because I make good money. I hate it. I don't like going to work every day. But this is something I have to do.
Absolutely.
So do you have a lot of clients that come to you with that same story?
I have a lot of clients that come to me with that story. I also am working with a lot of people who've been laid off. And I say, enjoy the gift that you've just been given.
Yes.
Because the golden shackles are gone.
I agree.
You have the opportunity to create the life.
And you know what? I think so many people are so afraid to branch off, like you just said, Angela, and then when all of a sudden you are handed that pink slip, and not because you weren't doing a good job, just because of what's taking place here.
Absolutely.
Really gives you an opportunity to reflect. And sometimes money will keep you at a place just because the money is good, but you wake up and you're miserable, like you said. Now, how did you transition from doing what you were doing into becoming this coach, and now you're working with Jack Canfield?
I love Jack. I have been studying under Jack some way, shape, or form for the last 5 years.
Oh my goodness.
And I heard his voice on a radio station about 5 years ago as I was driving down Camelback to 22nd Street. And it was 13 words that changed my life forever. How to get from where you are to where you want to be. And what I did is on my birthday in 2007, I said, where do I want to see myself by the time I turn 40, which I just turned 40 in January.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. And it was a very happy one.
Welcome to the club.
Thank you.
I think that's so telling, though. I think you're right. I think in our 30s, our mid-30s, our late 30s, I think we start to really evaluate ourselves. You know, we're only on this earth for this amount of time.
I completely agree.
And where am I going? What do I really want out of life?
Absolutely.
So for you, it was to become a success coach.
It was to do 3 things. Taking the 3 things I loved in 19 years of corporate America, which is developing people, public speaking, and doing business projects for companies, whether it's going in and helping them create their culture or organizational development, or doing special business projects for companies I just love.
Why do you call yourself a success coach as opposed to a life coach?
There's a very fine line between success coach and life coach.
Okay.
Oftentimes what
Tell me the
happens
difference, 'cause I'm
is
not quite
mainstream
sure.
America is just coming into accepting life coaching.
Okay.
So success coaching, everybody can identify with success. And success usually means something different to everybody too. So it doesn't matter if it's in your personal life, which is oftentimes what life coaching is considered, or if it's development either from a personal or professional level in the corporate world, or even in your own business if you're a business owner. So what I say is I'm a success coach. I will help you identify and go after the success that you're looking for in any area of your life.
Give us some tips. I mean, because I know, we read all these like self-help books and okay, I'm going to do this, but what are some of the tips that I could apply right now?
Okay, one of my biggest favorite tips that I thank Jack for every day is chapter 1 in his book, The Success Principles.
Okay.
Take 100% responsibility for yourself. It is also.
So we can't do the
we
blame
can't blame other
game.
people.
No, you've heard of this.
Oh, yeah.
No blaming,
I'm
no
good at the
shaming.
blame game, though. Okay.
Many of us are. It's easier
Yes.
to do that than to take action.
Okay.
Tell
Oh,
us
sure.
quickly who Jack Canfield is. I know some people out there may not recognize the name.
Wonderful. Very simply, Jack Canfield has been in the human potential and peak performance industry for 35 years. He's best known for a billion-dollar market called Chicken Soup for the Soul series.
Yes, love
Those
them
are
for the
some of my-
teens,
yep.
for the grandparents, for
For
everyone.
everybody.
Some of my
Absolutely.
favorite books.
And he has a new book out?
He has, well, this is his Success Principles book. It's about 5 years old. The thing is, it just continues to do well. And I think more in the last 24 months, a lot of people were very happy with their lives for a long time.
I think so too.
And then
you were
at
very
some-
much in a comfort zone. Everybody was.
Very much
Yeah.
so. And now people are waking up to something is missing. I sometimes say when I was growing up, I think it was the midlife crisis for my parents' generation. And I think now it's more of the something's missing, there's a void in my life. I don't know what I want to do when I grow up.
Right.
All
Is
of
it
those different
necessarily
things.
a career, would you say, or is it? I mean,
No,
we
it
have
could-
we have work, we have family, we have our spiritual life. There's so many different arenas that we want to succeed in.
Absolutely, and I work with people in all 7 areas of their life. Everything from career to finance to what do they want to do for themselves? Do they want to further their education? Do they want to do a triathlon? Whatever it is that they're looking to accomplish, that's why it's the success coach.
Oh my goodness.
You worked under Martha Beck.
I studied under Martha. I studied under Jack. I actually have a philosophy on learning. I learn from the best. I live what I learn. I share what I learn through what I have the opportunity to do every day. And I continue to learn. So Martha Beck and Jack Canfield.
The two of the very best. The
Absolutely.
most well-known in this whole entire area
Absolutely.
for growth.
You know what, Angela? In addition to Kristi giving us some tips on how we could get started, because I know I need to take 100% responsibility with me, you're also giving away this book on the show today.
And I believe 2 tickets to see Jack and I speak together Wednesday night.
Terrific. Now
Yes.
that's June 2nd?
June 2nd, 5 to 8.
And where is that going to be?
It's down on the University of Arizona Medical Campus here in Phoenix.
Okay.
At the Virginia Piper Auditorium.
Okay, so listen, everybody, if you are interested in receiving this book and you would like to see Kristi and Jack, be the 3rd caller, and the prize is yours. I think that is absolutely wonderful. Now, okay, you were going back to responsibilities. Give me my second tip. I'm processing.
Be clear why you're here.
Okay.
Oftentimes when I work with people, they say, Kristi, I don't have time to do these things. I'm soccer mom, I'm getting my kids here, I'm getting my kids there. I work 15-hour days. How can I ever figure out what it is I want to do?
Plus, I think being women and being moms, we put everybody else ahead of us, and then we're last, and then we wonder why we're such a basket case over here.
But do you
Interesting.
believe we all have a purpose here? Do you believe we each have our own reason we are here?
I absolutely positively do.
Okay, third tip. Just give me 3. Give me 3.
Okay, 100% responsibility. Understand what it is that you want.
Okay.
And take action.
Take action.
Taking
Okay.
action is the biggest.
Okay, so do you suggest, like, I mean, we have our checklist, our pros and our cons and things like that, to take action. Is it just trying to, okay, today I'm going to make 5 calls in the new field of where I would really like to be?
That's a definite good step in the right direction.
Okay.
What I do is I work with people to do 3 goals every day, at least Monday through Friday. If you did 3 goals a day, Monday through Friday for 52 weeks, that would be 780 goals.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
I think that's so crucial what you say, because I think so often we think of it as this huge thing that's just, it's overwhelming, there's no way I can do it. But when you break it down to 3
Little
simple things a day, how easy.
Absolutely. And imagine how differently lives could look just in 90 days from now if you took those simple steps.
Do you have a story in particular that stands out in your head of someone that you've walked through from day one until they really reach these goals?
I have a lot of people who are in process. And what ends up happening, oftentimes I tell people, when you establish your goals, be flexible.
Got it.
Because as you start moving down the path to what it is that you want, you become even more clearer and head into that direction. So it really is an ongoing process. The more people start achieving, the more areas in their life they want to see that movement come to fruition, come to reality.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kristi. I mean,
Thank you.
I'm processing all this as we're talking right now. I really appreciate you coming on the show today.
Thank you. Thank you
Kristi
both.
Staab,
Thank
thanks
you very
for
much.
joining us. We'll be right back after this, everybody.